Super intro, Bwipo yapping.
Bro, I saw this Bwipo clip, by the way.
37 months.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of sick of Bwipo. Like, at first it was funny in content, and he was being like very condescending, but he was getting his point across, and he was helping people. But now he's just asshole. Like, what is he saying, bro? What is this?
Everything about Europe is great, except the pro players that are absolutely boosted and don't see it and pretend like they're not, and they have ego. Those people, fuck those people.
Aha, takže v podstatě Bwipo.
They can get unfucked if the second they accept that that's true, but until then, fuck them. Paycheck stealing pieces of fucking whatever you want to add there, but that's what I think of them, okay? And I'm not joking, okay? I'm not
just
trying
a
to
clip.
be mean. I'm not trying to. This is just how I genuinely feel.
It's just I saw a thread of the things he was saying about like calling
euros more valuable than dollars to be fucking mediocre. Suck my.
He's talking about Vetheo because I think he's talking about Vetheo because he basically said Vetheo earlier.
Fat ding dong. That is pathetic. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Well, not all I'm going to say. I'll keep saying it. That is just pathetic.
Bro, he's been going on fucking, like, he's been going on rampages, man. Like, the reason I think he's an asshole is like the things he's saying from what people have been writing down.
Kámo, tenhle ten tým musí být uncoachable. Tam neexistuje coach, protože tam máš Inspireda a Bwipo. Oni jsou talentovaní, ale oni nejsou coachable.
About the things he's saying.
Oni legit jsou
he was flaming so many different
hrozně
players.
toxic.
Even like I was watching him last night, he was laning against someone, and then after he laned against him, instead of like being any remotely about the good things he did or anything like that, he would just instantly start saying how fucking dog shit the opponent is and how he's fucking boosted and how like all top laners in EU are trash. And then he rocks up and like, if you can talk the talk, then walk the walk, right? If you want to get to the level of flaming the shit out of people and say they're fucking dog shit, you gotta have something to back it up. You can't just like get gapped and loosed in fucking planes of MSI, you know what I'm saying? Like if he won Worlds and he said this for EU,
tak on je trénuje Newdak a Miffy, no ti dva zrovna nejsou silný osobnosti, jo, takže já jsem viděl kouče Miffy a Miffy je dobrý kouč, ale není silná osobnost, aby jako zvládnul tyhle dva lidi.
Like getting fucking walked by top laners and like getting gapped in Champions Queue and shit, and then he's like talking with the biggest ego of his life. It's crazy. Like, I saw some threads about the things he was saying. Apparently he met Hylissang and they talked about Vetheo. And he mentions Vetheo by name and starts flaming him. And where's like the professionalism in any of this? Why do you have to go public and start leaking like what you're talking about personally with people and flaming people into the ground?
To je třeba crazy, no, že on prostě se potká s Hylissangem, s jeho kamarádem a potom Hylissang mu řekne, že Vetheo je třeba špatnej, one-on-one, že si jako stěžuje a potom Bwipo na internetu řekne, co mu říkal Hylissang. Chápeš, že prostě...
Like, where is your respect or anything for people? Sure,
maybe you don't disagree with the way he works.
Maybe you don't know the full
Hyli
story.
už mu nic nikdy neřekne, ne? Nebo jako s ním nebude kámoš, nebo já nevím.
Why are you doing that? Like, bro, can you just fucking... Like, some things are just better left unsaid. Why do you have to make these things public? Why do you have to make everything public about what one person did this, one person did that? Jesus, man. It's like so childish. What is he doing?
Let's go, man.
I don't know if he's farming content or if he's just being a dick at this point. Like, bro, at first it was great and funny and all this stuff. But yeah, like the Odoamne game, I was watching him yesterday. He played good against Odoamne in one of the games or something, and then he's basically saying like, yeah, he's so fucking dog shit, la la la, I'm so much better than him. It's like, bro,
Bwipo už nikdy nedostane offer v Evropě, by the way.
It's one game, and he's taking it as if it's like fucking gospel, and bro, he was being such a dick. He was also saying
bude v NA dokud nedá retire.
He was also saying that he went on about how the sad state of the EU work ethic and said rambling about how he's better than SOAS and how inspired in him were the best junglers in EU when he was a jungler and how he's the top 3 Western top laner in the world and Runder was only good because of Bwipo. I was like, bro, what is happening? What is he saying?
Kámo, největší ego trip, no.
At first I didn't mind it, but now
Sapek vyhraje americkou LCS a myslí si, že je bůh.
Are we in the state of delusion now? What the fuck? Anyway, I don't know.
Neviděl jsem ty streamy, neviděl jsem je fuller.
I'm sure some people like it, right? It's good content, but I don't know what happened, what snapped in his brain to just like flame every player in Europe almost or some shit and fucking talk down to everyone and flame people directly for one game.
And he's a traitor.
I don't know.
From EU.
Crazy. Yeah, so I feel like he's left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth from the things he's been saying, man. Like, he really needs to rein it in. I have respect for him as a player. I have respect for his game knowledge, and I have respect for the way he like approaches the game and views it. But I have absolutely no respect for the way he acts or talks or talks down to people, or the ego that he has, or the way he approaches conversations with people like they're a fucking piece of shit on the ground that he deserves to like stand on and tell them what to do. Like, bro, I don't know where that comes from. You can give criticism, and you can give criticism in a toxic way for them to really understand it, and you can argue. But bro, this is weird. This is mega yikes. Like, he puts himself in situations that he doesn't even need to. For example, his Vetheo thing. I don't know about the Vetheo work ethic or anything like that, but he talks to Hylissang
20 months of this
about how Vitality worked. He talks to Hylissang about how Vitality works, and then Hylissang probably complained that his solo laners weren't trying enough. So what does Bwipo do? He goes on stream and fucking flames him. Now, I know I'm getting information from a Reddit comment, but I feel like the source surely is somewhat reliable, saying that he flamed the solo lanes with 660 upvotes.
So then další klipy.
Fantastic. Like, bro, like, I love Hilly so much, man. I do. I think he's a fantastic player. I think he's a world-class player. His fucking solo laners, honestly, like, fuck you.
I mean, there you go already. Like, I'm 10 seconds in, and I feel like I'm listening to like.
Ale on vypadá, on prostě, on jakoby mě strajkuje, že je prostě man child. Kolik mu je?
This doesn't even involve him. And I appreciate that he's standing up for a friend, but Jesus, man. What is he doing?
How dare you not even try to take the blame when you are so fucking bad at this game. You can lane, sure, but that's all you can do.
I can't tell if it's like impulsive or emotional, but like, bro,
you are so shit at the game. Either of them, replace them with me, and Vitality makes it to playoffs.
Okay, bro. Jesus!
I'm just saying, on the spot.
To the world. Playoff bych věřil, playoffu bych věřil, ale Worlds.
Not because I'm the best, but because I'm willing to listen to, and I'm willing to help. Just because of this.
I appreciate it, like Hilly's his friend. And I appreciate that.
And you know, maybe I'm biased for saying.
Is he crying? Is he crying because like the Hilly situation? Bro, I appreciate that he's his friend. I appreciate that maybe this is coming from a place where he's trying to help, but he's fighting a battle that, first of all, isn't his, and second of all, doesn't need to be fought. And it's not helping anyone by doing this, by going public about this. Like, I just think he needs to. I get that he's got like an emotional impulse to like stand up for his friend, and I completely get that. I've been there. But
they're crazy, no.
And I know he's not a big streamer, right? And he doesn't stream often, so maybe he doesn't like think too much about what the public perception will be. But he's not doing himself any favors. And I think that if he thinks this, it's fine. If you want to think that, that's fine. If you want to complain about people behind their back with Hilly and stuff like that, everyone does that. But I just don't think that saying it helps anyone. Is my main issue with it.
The best player I played with, that I believe. I think he's insane. Every year we played together, he was insane. I worked for months with him, 2 months straight, every day. I spent those 14 hours in the office, I spent them with him. In 2018, when I was bot laning with him, I spent every single day with Hilly.
Sounds like an emotional time. It sounds like when he was in Fnatic.
So hard together.
I know him and Hilly were best friends in Fnatic, right? So I mean, it sure is an emotional spot for him. And like, I'm not here to discredit the emotion for sure. Like,
and he might have moments where he plays poorly, but you take on, I can tell you, on this guy. It's Chinese Hilly. This guy is aggressive, this guy is decisive, this guy goes in and his team has his back. I can tell you right now, On goes to a team where he doesn't have that, he will grief.
I'm not here to discredit his emotions, man. He's crying.
To je jako pravda, že občas mám takový pocit, že když se dívám na Hillyho, že kdyby celý jeho tým šel in, tak to dopadne mnohem líp, ale ty jeho prostě solo laneři hrajou na KDA, aby vypadali co nejlíp, aby prostě...
If someone said something earlier on in the stream, or if it's just a passionate topic for him or some shit, but...
Adame, na své pikem moc šance nedávám.
Like, I don't discredit anything saying, I just feel like he didn't need to say, these fucking solo laners, fuck you, you're fucking dog shit, like, just...
You know, I offered Chasey and Photon to help them. I was not hired. I offered them, just DM me. I will help you. I'll teach you what to do so that Hilly can carry you. Everything. I have no secrets. I will tell you everything I did. I added them on Discord and they messaged me 0 times over the course of 2 years. Nice try. He was trying to make a movie. Like, fuck you guys.
Video od Huňáče jsem viděl, jo. Marte, já jsem nikdy, takhle jsem nikdy jako nehejtil nikoho. Já jsem byl toxic solo queue, ale nikdy jsem nehejtil takhle personally někoho.
Oh my god.
Krom toho reckless drama.
He says a Vetheo lives off people's backs and he farms creeps while his team does everything and then he kills people once he is fed by farming, which everyone can do. It's not carrying a game, you just have to be a little mechanical. And if you put a Korean or Chinese player or even Europeans in the position where Vetheo was, they would have carried even harder. Stop comparing yourself to Chovy, Vetheo. Don't make me laugh. You're not in his dimension. Chovy has progressed. He's not the same player anymore. He's evolved. He's put the work in necessary to understand how to play with his teammates. Connects to the tempo he got. Over the same number of years that you had to evolve. You're pathetic.
Meanwhile, you were working with players who knew better than you and showed you like they were... Začal flamit všechny evropský hráče.
Showed you that they knew they were better than you. They played against you and farmed you for 4 years in a row and you still have the ego to say that you know better than them and you didn't need to try what they wanted while you played 200 games a month. Pathetic. Who do you think you are? I need to name the people on what I talked about before because he was talking about this clip about people played selfishly for themselves and could find a project for next year into the judgment of the team by making others look like clowns. These people have to leave esports or question themselves. He says this kind of attitude personalizes love in European and that it'll kill what he loves, Europe and the esports ecosystem. He says that he does not do this for the drama and all these years he worked in silence, but that it'll kill esports, all the players do this. And that if esports dies tomorrow, he can become a streamer, a coach, people, even a bartender because they find it fun. And he can fall back on his feet, but then it's not what he wants because he loves competition. I mean, I love the passion, right? I mean,
zrovna od Bwipo bych to nečekal, já zrovna jo, já jsem o něm slyšel něco ze Fnatic a tak.
I just think he needs to channel his
já jsem slyšel o něm a o Upsetovi dost nepříjemné věci na vodu od Fnatic.
Certain people aren't doing the right things.
Ale nebudu to líkovat.
I just think there's like I said, I'm not discrediting anything that he, like his opinions or anything like that, but I just feel like the way he's portraying them and like projecting them on others is not helping anyone. Like, for example, coming in and saying all EU players with egos are dog shit. And they're fucking trash and fucking all the European players are shit. It's like, you need to... I'm not saying that he needs to be PR trained or anything. I'm just saying, like, he's making him... He wants... Here's problem. Bwipo wants to help problem with valid opinions of emotions that, like, bother him. From, like, let's say, you know, he wants the region to be better. And what does he do? He attacks it. So then the problem becomes him. And so it avoids the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like the worst way to tackle it. Everyone's just gonna look at him now and be like, you're just fucking toxic as hell. You're just a fucking dickhead, which, I mean, that's the way I see it as well. And I feel like it's coming from a place of, you know, I want to help, but it's also turning into actually...
Your build is so dog shit. Can you just go Lichbane into Shadowflame and one-shot everyone? You're solo AP, bro. You are one-shotting everyone on the enemy team, by the way, if you go this build.
I mean, he's right. Proto Belt haunting guy sounds dog shit.
This guy is absolute poverty.
Bro, the way Bwipo speaks to you, he's like... It's weird. He's like, he flames you into the ground as if you're a low IQ fucking piece of shit, and then he's...
Kámo, já ti říkám, ten FlyQuest team s Inspiredem a s Vipem, to musí vypadat, že oni oba Inspired a Bwipo budou takhle mluvit ke zbytku svýmu týmu. Já bych v životě nechtěl ten tým trénovat, nebo v životě bych nechtěl v tom týmu hrát.
He's like, but don't take it personally. It's like...
You are so broken in this game. Like, you are solo AP. You should for sure go... Like, what?
It's like, you're fucking stupid, and you have no fucking idea what you're doing, and it's disgusting. But don't take it personally.
What is this build? Like, you're spending so much golden health, and you're never a tank, bro. Just kill people.
Sure. If anyone gets offended, just don't take it personally.
So I think your build is, like, really trash. You're not even body slamming in and creating space. If you go Cosmic Drive, maybe it's useful. But, like, this fight, like, where are you going? You have a pink here. You're playing Yone. The enemy Jinx has no flash and is 5-0, and you're coming where?
Inspired actually nemluví většinou. No, Inspired nemluví, ale pak ti za zádama flamí celý tvůj tým a pak ještě eventuálně každých pár dní exploduje a vyflamí tě, že jsi prostě low elo.
What are you doing? Dude, they see you. You're walking into a Maokai and a Tom Kench. Your champion can't function doing this, bro. If right now you are taking space here and they are willing, you can chase them all the way to this choke. This is where the good fight will be. This is where the good fight will be. I will show you a VOD because like you need to see this.
The frustrating thing is like this is. I mean, what he's saying is correct. Like Yone should never be walking face first, sure, but it's like, in my opinion at least, point. Don't do this next. But he likes to just fucking, you fucking dumb fuck, fucking don't do that.
Right? Okay, I need to show you how it's
absolute grilling.
Because like to me, it's like crazy to play Yone and you're walking towards the Maokai and Tom.
Like the point's already made. Okay, Yone should not be walking in face first. Like Jackie needs to fucking stop inting.
Like, dude.
Let's how long does he go on for? Okay, let's check. Okay, we've got 56 minutes into the VOD. He's telling Yone to go head first, not go in head first.
People, of course you're not going to have value, right? And it's crazy to me that you're even considering taking this angle. Imagine right now you're in this pixel bush, and you're right now walking up the river.
Yeah.
The game is over. This is 4-0. Complete ace. And that's why I was shocked I didn't ace the enemy team. I'm shocked here I'm not acing the enemy team. It's because you are absolutely clueless on how to flank. So the fight commences, this is truth. Yeah. This is not how you play your champ, bro. You don't stand here, you stand here, or even better yet, you can even go all the way around
Jako
here.
True. Ten point je true, ale jak to vysvětluje, je crazy.
You can't walk on anyone here.
Jako úplně...
The second you cross this area...
Tohle, když uděláš hráčům dostatečně... Tohle, když budeš často dělat hráčům ve svém týmu, tak oni reálně ztratí jakýkoliv confidence a stane se to, co se stalo prostě třeba Noahovi. Že prostě začnou intit každou hru. Že mají nulovou confidence a že prostě legit každou hru budou intit a nebo budou hrát tak, aby neudělali chybu. Nemůžeš takhle dávat feedback. Jednou za čas můžeš. Když je to velká věc, tak je dobrý ho vyflamit. Když je to třeba jednou za čas, tak je to super udělat. Když je to nějaká dobrá velká věc, ale potom jako musíš dát cooldown.
You have to flank here. There is no excuse. Same as me. Look at me. The game is over. Look right now. The enemy team is like, oh fuck. Oh, I guess we're all dead. I mean, I'm guessing you're gonna take the plant and find an absolute angle, right? Right? Here, you have a bro. What are you looking at? You're not looking at your own character.
Jesus.
Look, the plant is right there, bro. I know that it just spawned, but like, there's no way you're eating here. Can you just walk up? The enemy is running it down. Their frontliners are giving you the space, and you're still not taking it. You have bad position compared to what you should have because their frontliners should be blocking you here. But they even open the position. They open it completely, letting you...
The problem is, like... Yeah, okay.
Walk through and fuck their backline for free, and this is where you go. Even if there's no blast cone. What are you doing here?
It's good content, I guess. It's good content.
Can you explain that to me?
I mean...
You are trying to ult their frontline?
No, I'm just trying to E and get Q-stacks and ult after. I think going from behind, the same thing should happen, no?
What do you mean? If you just walk here and press ult and you spawn next to her melee range, don't you just one-shot her in melee range? Why do you need knockup?
Ten fight je vyhraný, kdyby Jackie byl tady v té oblasti, tak je ten fight vyhraný. Jinx nemá summoner spely. Dá Ičko, Quečko a W, Quečko, Jinx umře, pak za ultí.
You just kill her solo, right?
It's not about that, but I mean,
but answer like, okay, can you agree with?
The problem is the two things that frustrate me about the Bwipo, and I don't know if he's doing it for content, is he makes point, and I think drilling a point in someone is good, but he takes it really far. But then he also doesn't let the other person speak. Like when the other person's like, "This was my thought process," it's like, yeah. So I was saying, "No, you weren't. I mean, no, you weren't thinking. You weren't doing shit." You know, that's the only thing. I feel like if you let the other person speak, I wouldn't mind it too much.
No, I'm just trying to E and get Q-stacks and ult after. I think going from behind, the same thing should happen, no?
What do you mean? If you just walk here and press ult and you spawn next to her melee range, don't you just one-shot her in melee range? Why do you need knockup? You just kill her solo, right?
It's not about that, but I mean...
answer like, okay, can you agree with me? If you right now ult next to Chovy or thingy and you just spawn next to them with E up, did you just one-shot them? You stride breaker them and one-shot them? 1v1.
Yeah, I do.
If you ult next to this guy and you spawn here and you hit him with stride breaker, is this guy dead or is this guy dead?
He is dead.
So is this guy dead or is he dead?
Are you trying to stack Q? What are you trying to do? Outplay? What kind of movie are you trying to make?
Jako tebe, když tohle udělá jednou a udělá to u tak velkého pointu, jako je flanking, tak to Jackie se hodně naučí. By the way. To když jsem se díval na ty hry, tak jsem taky hrozně flamel ty hráče, že prostě vůbec neumí flankovat. Ale nemůžeš to dělat furt.
The movie maker, it's a classic.
Oh, but that's what I'm saying.
I don't know, I felt like...
in your mind, you think you need a knock-up, but he's dead right now. If you just ult next to him, you can even E-ult, miss the ult, hit him with Stridebreaker, and solo kill him.
I wonder what red side vision is right now, though.
You need to move E, but...
like, I can see where Bwipo's coming from, and I appreciate the idea of, like, Yone should be on top of Jinx, but they get a sweeper. But what is red side vision right now? How does he know where Jinx is? I would love to look at Yone vision or POV right now.
Podle mě neví, no.
Because there's a pink here, right? And I know Bwipo's flanking, and I love the idea that he knows that the carry's behind. But I wonder if Jackie thinks that she's walking up.
Tak jako tak by měl jít Tudma anyway, jo? Ale i tak.
Because here she's in vision, I think, but I think she's actually out of vision here. I would like to see the vision. Like here, for example. Where is she? But I mean, I agree, like, she should be flanking.
Your Repton does that, see what I mean? Look at what they're doing! This is 5-0 Jinx with no flash.
Yeah, jejich tým intuje, no. 5-0 Jinx, no flash a oni neprotektujou Jinx, to je
Your Repton does that, see what I mean? I eat next to him, I press Stridebreaker, and what was his counterplay?
He is dead.
Can't play the game, 5-0 Jinx, can't play the game, 2-4 Renekton, woo, jeden item, woo!
Open all
Ta hra je broken, dog shit. Legit dog shit.
What is Tom Kench doing? Question mark, question mark, question mark. That's his counterplay. Absolutely zero. You even missed your fucking ult. Why did you ult him there? I was on top of him with stun and they had no ET. You wasted ult. Imagine right now you could ult forward next to Tom Kench and have Q3. Or do anything. You wasted all your
Kámo, jak prostě ta hra je broken, kdy prostě Jinx je feedla out of your mind, je 5-1-4, má full turret na botlane s největší pravděpodobností, má 2 itemy plný a prostě Renekton, který je 2-4, intuje celou hru na top lane, má 1 item, tak ti one-shotne. Prostě halo?
Like, how is this acceptable, bro? You are LEC pro and you are playing like this?
Like that, for example, I don't think is like... I think everything he's saying is valid, but he shouldn't... He's talking as if he's like...
Když se na ní vysral tým, kam, ale ta rola je fundamentally wrong, pokud ty jsi feedlay out of your mind, máš dvojnásobný počet goldů, co má Renekton, a potřebuješ, aby celý tvůj tým tě držel za ručičku, aby ty si vůbec mohl něco udělat, ta hra je broken, tak to nemá být. Ta hra by měla být tak, že pokud je někdo feedlay, tak je prostě nejsilnější v té hře a musí na něj skočit 3 lidi, aby ho zabili. Ne to, že to vole 0-5 Renekton na tebe skočí, když jsi 5-0-5 Jinx a one-shotne tě jedním spelem. To je pičovina, je ta hra rozbitá. Ta hra by měla mít tak, že každý, když je 5-0, tak dá 1v9, pokud na něj neskočí celý tým. Každý. I jak AD, jak mid, jak jungle, jak top, jak support. Tečka.
Like that I don't appreciate, you know. Like Jackie's is a good player. Like he made a mistake, man. Like Jesus Christ.
Support je jako, že hele, v dnešní době support je 0-0-0 a dá ti one shot. Nepotřebuje feedlay. Má 2 itemy, když ty máš 1 item. Ty seš 5-0 Jinx a support má 2 itemy. Sleduj. 5-1-4, support má 2 itemy. Finished.
I don't mind everything he says right now. But he's speaking to him like he's a fucking gold player and Bwipo's like a world champ 5 times, you know?
You wasted all your tools. This is what I'm saying. Like, how is this acceptable, bro? You are LEC pro and you are playing like this? I'm sorry. Like,
don't get me wrong. I love the content. Trust me. Like, it's great content. I think as a viewer, that's amazing.
Did
you really need to say that to Jackie?
This can't be real.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think Bwipo's a very knowledgeable player.
I couldn't be happier. Thank you.
I think he has Bwipo's 2 main understandings is map and like team fight minuscules. I don't know what the word is. Min-max, whatever the fuck. That's definitely his best. I think his laning's not the best though.
You have ult.
I think what I watched from Bwipo is I think his lane phase, he takes very greedy trades as if he's like, and sometimes he doesn't really expect the damage that he's gonna take, and then he takes it and he's put himself in a bit of a weird spot.
See, melee range. Let's see if I'm minting or.
A tady v tom je to prostě o tom Bwipovi, že jo, pokračování TLDR.
It doesn't, he's gonna get flamed. Lost and he ulted out. Approachable, this could be much better. 5 FlyQuest players lost to caps.
I can defend the low. You guys? Okay, I'm going to.
Is that caps on Silas?
He will get it.
Maybe he will get it. What? He's smurfing actually. What
he
the
will ult
fuck?
out.
Oh my god, and he ulted out. Caps is just
fucking
insane.
Caps. How did he know to go for inhips in that situation?
To me?
Já slyším Inspire, jak prostě to je taky druhá věc, kterou jsem zakazoval Inspirerovi dělat. On prostě on tak strašně vychvaluje enemy hráče, že prostě tě to mega tiltuje. On prostě třeba hraje proti Capsovi a on 20 minut nezavře hubu o tom, jak Caps je dobrý, jak prostě pressuruje mid lane třeba a že prostě že musíš furt gankovat mid lane, že tam je Caps a takové věci a to tě, hej, bait ten midař, co hraje prostě s Inspiredem, tak je mega na tiltu, chápeš?
Wait, can we all get TP, I guess?
Yeah, well, it's fine now. They'll stall time, don't worry.
I'm basing.
Maybe he's late.
You have to buy squad, I think.
I don't think it's
I
fine.
got cancelled.
Maybe she
Wait,
can,
FlyQuest lost to Caps.
Oh, please.
Oh, Shimo! Ah, Caps is the goal.
Caps is 5-12 with 170 CS at level 16.
Caps is the
What
goat.
is-
Víš, Kamil prostě finishne hru. Caps is the goat, man.
Caps is 5.
Oh, please.
Jen prostě, představ si, že ty jsi ten midař, co hraje proti Capsom, nebo ty jsi midař ve FlyQuestu.
Caps is the goal.
Caps is 5-12 with 170 CS at level 16. What,
Caps
he's
is the
fucking
goat,
useless,
man.
that guy. He's so
To tě tak
useless.
triggerne, chápeš? Ty
What?
jsi potom pak tilted jak blázen.
He completely clutched the game on the
Prostě
backdoor.
musíš slash mute inspired.
GG, nice try, guys.
To nejsou moje
Oh
DMska
my
na
god,
Twitchi.
Caps. You little psycho. Solo killed Broken Blade in Champions Queue yesterday.
Yeah.
I think I need to
He'll get a plate, but I
yeah.
think color. Maybe I can do it this way.
Oof, that was clean as fuck.
Fighting top on Yone.
He kills him here?
Gnár je teď strašně
kill?
broken by the way.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! There you go!
Shredder!
BB Shredder Kings! Yes, sir!
Yeah, sir, that's you, bro.
Yeah!
This is my fault.
Damn.
You actually got freaking outplayed so hard.
Yeah,
by
I'm
the way.
coming.
I'm just gonna base after this.
Can you go with me?
Yeah.
Damn.
Tady je jako New LCS
What?
format
There was a
2025.
thread about it. Decided to unveil the initial details for the Americas as a regional league next year. The league will follow a 3-split format. Split 1
Aj. NA má free split format. 07.
kicks off with a tournament. Split 2 encourages teams to hone their skills while allowing fans to build strong connections to teams and players. Third split rounds up in intensity.
A tak 3 splity, Evropa má 4 jakoby, že jo,
Okay.
takže.
So basically what they're doing is they're kind of combining LCS, LLA and CBLOL. That's what they're doing.
Tam
The tier 1
budou
teams
Brazilci
will
s
shape
nima.
the Americas, will be team partners. So basically anyone who's in franchising will be classed as a tier 1 team. Where franchise models were adopted, teams underwent rigorous evaluation.
Oni o tom
based on
mluvili,
individual
když jsem
squad
tam
business
byl,
strategies.
když jsem koučoval 3
So obviously
roky.
they're gonna kick some
Že
teams out of the
spojí prostě Brazil kvůli tomu, že Brazil má strašně moc fanoušků. Oni prostě, v podstatě, víš co oni mi říkali, riožáci? Oni prostě řekli to, že musíme spojit Brazil s Amerikou, protože Amerika umírá, má nulový views a Brazil je úplně po piči, mají vole 200 000 diváků na jejich kanálech a podobné věci.
NA LCS and the CBLOL.
Že oni to prostě
Jesus,
spojí,
this is long.
aby měli, aby měli
good?
views.
2025 will be 3-split format. Split 1 will be a fearless draft tournament.
Okay.
Split 2 will be a best of 1 standard format.
Tak to-
Split
ale
3
to je
will
zase
be a
dobré,
best of
to
3
zní
series to
dobře.
qualify to Worlds.
Ale
For
Brazil
Riot
tím
Important,
umře.
the 3 split
To je
to stay
klasická
interesting,
Amerika.
hyped for fearless.
Obětují Brazil, aby měli čísla.
Yeah, I think Fearless Draft is just the name of the game for LoL Esports in Split 1 by the sounds of it. Sounds like they're going to kick off the year with Fearless Draft. They were testing in the LPL this year.
Fearless Draft je
Yeah.
po piči good, by the way. Podle mě. Pro divácky.
The LCS has 1 world spot now guaranteed. 2 if they win a tournament. That's it. They can get max 2 world spots the LCS. CBLOL has a world spot locked, and they have a chance to get a second if they can deny it from LCS. So NA's losing a world spot basically.
Kámo, jestli Brazil
The
vyhraje
way
nad
it's basically
Amerikou
going to work, from my
a
understanding,
pojede na
is you have
Voroc místo Ameriky, já se
the
povčiju
Americas in the
příští rok.
south, the Americas in the north. They both have, I think, 8 teams, 6 teams from the franchising, 1 team from the LLA, and 1 team that can qualify through the ERL system, the tier 2. And then they play their own domestic leagues. They each get a spot at an international. Then they play cross conference, where they fight for another spot at the international and to be champions of the Americas. I believe that's how it works. There is an ascension spot in both leagues. So yeah. Spring is different. Yeah, I don't know what spring is. Spring sounds kind of weird. What do you mean? It's a best of 1 standard format? What is it? Is it just a regular split? Is it just like spring split? Is that it?
OK. To bychom měli.